Hi, I'm Jordan. I'm one of the internal recruiters. My focus is primarily on the sales positions, so that's mostly field sales with some amount of the internal sales as well.
So hi, I'm Stacey. I am one of the internal recruiters here at Booksy UK, and I focus on the other side of recruitment to Jordan. So I do all of the customer service, heads of departments, random part-time students and everything else really.
So my role is to recruit the sales staff for Booksy. So that's primarily, as I mentioned, the field sales positions. So that is to help grow Booksy as a brand across the whole of the country.
My role is to hire all of the customer success roles. I also hire for people like heads of departments, so head of marketing we've just hired, and we're currently looking for HR. Oh well, we start off with our morning sync.
Yeah, that's about the only consistent thing of a normal day, I guess, is that we have a morning meeting together. Yeah. Beyond that, it varies massively on a day-to-day, dependent upon what's going on. Typically, I will have at least 3 or 4 screening interviews, so initial conversations with candidates. That's just to kind of break the ice a little bit and establish their suitability for the role. I will also be doing typically at least 1 or 2 second stage interviews, and sometimes if things are going well, then a third and final stage interview as well. That's the main crux of the job role. I guess in the current market, we are having to be quite proactive. So I'm spending a lot of my time CV searching, so on things like LinkedIn and Indeed to try and find some passive candidates.
Yeah, so very similarly to as Jordan said, my day is filled with screenings, headhunting, interviews, liaising with the teams, you know, as to what they're kind of looking for their next role. As we grow, obviously the roles differ, so just kind of trying to make sure that we're looking for the right things and the right candidates as well. Mental. No, it's a brilliant place. It's got a really good vibe. Everyone gets on with everyone, so it's a really nice place to be, a really nice place to be working. Yeah, and I guess that I'm here every day. So how would you describe it, someone who isn't here every day?
I guess my experience is a little bit different because I work remotely, so I've only been to the office a handful of occasions, but certainly unique. I guess if I had to put it into one word, it would be unique. I've never worked anywhere like that before. It's got such a vibrant, positive energy. Everybody is busy, cracking on with their jobs, but at the same time, people are having good fun and getting to be themselves, which I think is probably the most important thing. And one of the best things about Booksy is that I get to see everybody as the individuals that they are, not corporate numbers, you know?
Every day, I guess.
I think with recruitment it's an everyday thing.
With recruitment it never ends, right?
No, it's such an important part of any business. Certainly in the current recruitment market, it's a real challenge. There is more job vacancies currently than there is candidates. So in a situation like that, the efforts of the recruitment team are paramount to helping the business grow and achieve its objectives. So I think it's really on a day-to-day basis. Obviously, it depends upon what roles you're recruiting into. So from my perspective, it's the field sales roles. So I guess for me, it's quite nice to see Booksy grow as a brand across the UK as I'm speaking to candidates in the cities that we're actively targeting and recruiting in. I'm getting to hear that Booksy's got the name there. People know Booksy already when they're applying for the roles, which is really nice. It's nice to see that the efforts are being seen the rewards from.
Yeah, for sure. And I think for me it's slightly different. Like when I'm recruiting for them big, you know, heads of marketing, heads of HR, things like that. When we finally get, you know, them in and them started. I don't think that recruitment is incomparable to most other roles because it never ends, and there is not one key part about it. You know, the best bit is changing people's lives for sure.
And watching candidates grow, that's why I personally really love internal recruitment and working for one specific company. I've worked for agencies in the past, and once you place a candidate, your interactions with them are basically done. Yeah. The nice thing with Booksy from a recruitment perspective is I get to watch the people that I recruit grow with the company and watch their careers develop, that's what it's all about for me.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's important to small merchants, small businesses. I think it's important for, you know, the change in the way that the world is moving. We are a very tech-focused, generation. We don't like to do things when we have to talk to people. We don't. We order our food, we order our taxis, we order everything via our phones, right? So why aren't we booking our haircuts through our phones?
Yeah, 100% completely agree with what Stacey said. And just to kind of echo around the target market, we mostly focus on SMEs at Booksy, which in my opinion, certainly post-pandemic, that is the lifeblood of the UK. That is what's going to get our economy back on track. And it's really nice to hear the first-hand accounts from our service providers and clients as to how Booksy has impacted their business and enabled them to spend more time either with their family or growing their business further, which is awesome.